I want to do a quick update on gold because I think we're going to get our first little counter trend bounce here. So the first thing I want to point out is this RSI. You can see it's gotten very heavily oversold. It's kind of embedding in the oversold condition. That is another confirmation that we're in the declining phase of the intermediate cycle. And we still have, lots and lots of bulls that are still in denial. They are still expecting an easy, quick correction, and then we're off to the races again. I don't think that's going to happen. I think that's unlikely. I don't think this is going to be a final bottom. Um, this is, just these are just counter trend rallies, and this is why it's hard to make money on the short side. Is this is how markets go down. You'll get a breakdown. See, we broke right below this here, and then that's where people will go short, and then that's where you end up with one of these violent counter trend rallies. Shorts get knocked out of their positions for a loss, and then um, the rally peters out, and then you come down and make another leg lower. So we got very, very oversold on the, this is the 3-day RSI. Very oversold here. Short-term sentiment got extremely bearish. So we were due for, and we are due for some kind of a bounce. Maybe it lasts one day, maybe it lasts three, maybe we come back up to retest the declining 10-day moving average. Markets are erratic on the way down. I've never found any consistent formula to trade these declining moves myself, but I think I can say with a great deal of conviction that this is not the final intermediate cycle low, not yet. Any bounce here is almost certainly going to be sold into by smart money. And then we're going to roll over and come down, and we've got to, I think without a doubt, we've got to test this 1800 level first, and I suspect we're going to have to break that, and that will give us our bloodbath phase where we get that 5 to 7 days of just all-out panic selling. That's where all of the retail traders and the dumb money, the hedge funds that are buying too soon, as in today, buying this, this rally, thinking that this is the bottom. That's the point at which they will completely give up and just sell in a panic. And then that's the point where you want to be a buyer. I think this is too soon to be a buyer. This is almost certainly going to be a fake out. Again, I don't know whether this is going to be a 1-day fake out, 2 or 3-day fake out. No idea. But I think I can guarantee with a great deal of confidence that, even if we do manage to come up and tag the overbought level on the RSI, it's not going to hold, and then we're going to start another leg down. My advice is to not get caught up in the daily charts when we're in the declining phase of an intermediate cycle. They'll be erratic, and they will give you a lot of false signals. Stick with the weekly charts. You can see here that this is the weekly chart. This is only the first week below the 10-week moving average. Just an intermediate decline, just really it almost never bottoms with only 1 week below the 10-week moving average. You've got to stay below it long enough to turn this 10-week moving average back down. Clearly, we haven't done that yet at all. And very often you can spend as many as 4 to 6 weeks below the 10-week moving average before you get the bottom. And also, it's not unusual at all to that the weekly stochastics have to get oversold. Let's see if I can widen this back out just a little bit. This here during the March crash was kind of an anomaly, but you can see most of the other intermediate cycle lows will get oversold on the weekly stochastics, and we aren't there yet, not by a long shot. We're not even there on the fast moving average, much less the slow one. The slower moving average is just now exiting the overbought condition. So I think a very good strategy at this point, and one to keep you from making a mistake getting in too early, is to keep your or convert your charts to the weeklies, and that will give you a better picture of what the big picture is and where we're at in the intermediate decline. The dailies will you're probably going to get sucked into these counter trend rallies and make a lot of mistakes if you're focused on the daily chart. So as of right now, like I said, only the first week below the 10-week moving average. Almost never is an intermediate cycle going to bottom on the first week below the moving average, and we haven't turned that 10-week moving average back down yet, and we 99% of the time you have to turn the 10-week moving average back down before you can complete an ICL. So still way too early to be trying to buy a bottom, I think.